In this video I'm gonna start modeling my kitchen island. Now I've completed the house as much as possible. I've added the doors and windows, so I want to create a kitchen island and place it in my kitchen inside the house model. So to start off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to import an image of a section of a kitchen countertop. I'm going to use that to create my kitchen island, and this image is provided to you under the resources tab, so you can download it from there and import it into SketchUp. So I'm going to go into file, say import, and find my countertop wherever I saved it. It's on my desktop, so this is my countertop. If you don't see the JPEG, make sure that your file types are selected. So I have it as all supported image types, or JPEG, you can do that as well. And select your image and make sure that it's used as an image and not as a text or a match photograph. I'm going to click on import. It's going to be placed like so, and as you can see, I started from this origin point, which is a 000 point here. Whatever point that you start is fine, but I just use the 000 as my starting point. So once I have it, you can rotate it orbit a bit and see what the section looks like. And I need to rotate this a little bit so that I can start sketching on top of the section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my rotation tool, the rotate tool, and I'm gonna, now as you can see, it's not gonna allow me to rotate it the way that I want to. So in order to do that, in order to enable that, I need to press on my arrow keys on my keyboard. So let's see, if I press this key, it changes. I just pressed my right arrow key, and for you it might be different depending on the way that you orient your image. But if you ever you can't change the axis where it's going to rotate, just try the different arrow keys on your keyboard and it should allow you to rotate it in whatever direction that you want. So I'm going to start here, click here, and just pull it up just a bit so that it locks onto the blue axis like so. So I have it the way that I want, oriented the way that I want. Now I'm going to go and use my view toolbar, and if you don't see this view toolbar on the top, just right click and make sure that this is checked. So the view toolbar, I'm gonna, let's see the front, that works. And another thing that I need to do is, I mean, it's not essential, but it's good practice whenever you're in a elevation view, make sure that your camera is set to parallel projection rather than perspective. So I'm gonna go and say parallel projection so that it's a proper elevation that I'm working with, an orthographic drawing rather than a perspective drawing. So now everything's set. I can start sketching on top of this, but before that I need to scale it as well. Now this image that we brought in, it's not to scale. Right now it's not to scale, so we need to scale it the same way that we scaled the plan in a previous video. So I'm going to use my tape measure tool, and I have some reference heights here. This one's 4 inches, so I'm going to use that as my reference height. So I'm going to click once here, click once here, and I'm going to say 4 inches, and I'm going to press enter on my keyboard. It's going to say, do you want to resize the model? Yes, I do, and that's it. And then I can go and check, recheck my measurements if I wanted to. Say this one's supposed to be 3 inches. Let's see if that is the case. So up to here, that's about, yeah, that's pretty close enough, right? So that seems to be in scale, and now all I need to do is trace around the edges here and create kind of a surface for my countertop. It doesn't have to be super accurate, I just need a shape. So I'm just going to go here and start sketching. So like so, go around it like that. Alrighty, there is a small niche here, maybe I can get it like so, maybe there you go. And these are the the drawers of the counter. It's not really super necessary, but I just did it anyways. So make sure that this is right, and I'm gonna just trim this just a bit. So I'm gonna go and do my eraser thing. There you go. That looks good. I didn't even have to do this, because what we can do is we can just bring in a drawer, and let's just erase this. It just seems wrong. So I'm gonna just make sure that this is connected properly. There you go, and that seems to be fine. Right, this is, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in a facade of a drawer and just paste it on top from the warehouse. So this seems okay. This seems fine right now. And what I can do is I can just delete the image, and I have my elevation, or a section of my countertop. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to bring this into my drawing, the model that we created. So I'm just going to copy this, and let me just open up my house. Let's, just in case, I'm just gonna save this. So island, there you go, and I'm gonna open up my house, and I'm gonna place it, Control V to place my island somewhere here, just for the time being. Right, so I have my island there, and I'm gonna draw the shape of the island here. So the shape of the island is going to be, it's going to start somewhere here, because I'm going to have countertops like so, and my island is probably going to start somewhere here, and maybe somewhere here. Yeah, that seems logical. Alright, it goes like so, and a small angle here, and then another bit like so. Alright, so this is the shape that I want my island to be like, and I can change it if I wanted to. Like, if I feel like this is too much, it's coming through too much, I can just probably change it just a bit. Maybe, well, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Alright, so that's the shape, and what I'm gonna do is next is to bring this island here, set up, triple click it to select everything, and I'm gonna bring it closer, and perhaps I need to change the orientation a bit. Maybe I need to rotate it so that this side is facing the kitchen side. Alright, so I'm gonna rotate it like that. Alright, there we go. And let me just bring it in to about here, maybe. There we go. That seems good. Alright, so now we have a pathway, we have a face. The next thing to do is just create my island. So to do that, I'm going to select my pathway first. So I'm pressing my Control to select all the lines. Control, and using my select tool, I can just select the 3 line segments. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Follow Me tool, click on the Follow Me tool, and select the face. Bam, you get your island, right? Well, I think that should be on the other side. Eh? This should probably be flipped. So maybe this should be on the kitchen side rather than how it is. But whatever. That's basically how you create your island. This side should be on the other side. Mine's the wrong orientation. So for yours, make sure that this side is on the other side. But that's it. And what we can do next is we can add faces to this kitchen island. Like if I wanted, this could be granite if you want, but oops, sorry. So this could be granite countertop or a wood lining here, and maybe I can have drawers on this side, whatever you want really. So in the next video, let's see, because this became a little bit too lengthy. In the next video, let's bring in some drawer facades and just try to paste it on top of the kitchen countertop.